builds bricks.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. What a beautiful Monday it is. So I'm continuing to have some problems with OBS in YouTube, unfortunately, and it literally does not show up until the stream starts. And I don't know what it is, but everything gets whited out. And I'm worried that there's an update to OBS that I inadvertently installed, or there's something I don't know. So it doesn't really affect you guys at all, except for the chat overlay won't work. That's the only problem. The bot does still work for me. So right now I literally cannot see anything in chat. So I'm working on getting that pulled up. I have had an extremely busy day today. I literally went from work to shower to here. I've had no time for anything else. That's the kind of day I had today. Hope all of your days have been better. So loading up the chat now. So something else I noticed. Hi, Frenzy. Frenzy Wiseman got to be a mod because I made him one. So let's see who's in the chat. I really kind of have to wait for everyone to talk again because this chat bot doesn't load up past events. So I assume Arnold's here. Welcome, Frenzy. Welcome back. It's been a while. Rex, welcome. Oh no, not Leonardo Swords. And these are Dimensions minifigs that you're speaking of, right? So it's a beautiful day to be amongst all you. I'm gonna get started here in a second. Oh, Bricknatics. Oh, okay, cool, gotcha. Okay. Hi, Greg. Oh, Greg, that must have been amazing. I'm still looking forward to completing my Lord of the Rings Extended Edition watch through myself as I build out Barad-dûr, which is just sitting over there unbuilt still. I have no idea actually what Bionicle is. I'm such a newbie. I'm such a newbie at Lego, and I feel bad sometimes because people will ask me things, and I just have no idea. It's just all so new to me. I mean, just think how it was for you to only be into Lego for like 8 months. Welcome, Com. It's good to see you again. So I will go ahead and get started. Oh, I see I accidentally started the music, but that's cool. I'll go ahead and start the other stuff, and then I'll start building. I did put everything in bins here, so the kitties would not play around with little itty bitty Technic pieces, as they are prone to do. over in this side room over here, we have a bed, and the cats love to lay on the bed, and then on top of it, I have some surplus blankets. And so I stuck all the surplus blankets on top of the dressers, and they are just, that's one of their favorite rooms now. So I can't lock this room off to them at night. Otherwise, well, they would be sad and I would be sad for them. So I have to mitigate cat disasters smartly. Never too old for Lego. Hey, never too old for Lego. I owe you an apology. I'm very, very, very sorry, because as I was laying in bed last night trying to fall asleep, I remember that I did mention something about taxes on stream. And out of everyone, you were just the only one that remembered. So I'm very sorry. I did mention it, and thank you for remembering. I just totally forgot that I mentioned it. And yes, it actually it got all sorted today, and we do owe. So, which is fine. I don't tell my wife this, and she doesn't watch stream anyways, but I feel like we could pay a little bit more in taxes as opposed to getting our taxes cut, but that's just me. And she will never watch the stream, so I'm not sure how many more hours I need. The last time I checked, I needed like 800 more or something like that. So I don't, believe it or not, I don't track it aggressively. I do know that if I look at the creator dashboard, or if I look at the creator dashboard versus the earn tab, there's a mismatch, between the two of them. So that's all I know. Greg, well, Helm's Deep was a pretty dope battle scene. The battle at the Black Gate was also a pretty dope battle scene. Helm's Deep was amazing though, because it was very tense. It was very tense. You weren't sure. Well, I mean, I knew how it was going to turn out, but if you weren't familiar enough with the Lord of the Rings universe, you didn't know how things were going to turn out. Hi, Alexandria. Welcome. So, and then, of course, how that is battle that's won out at the end was also, pretty amazing. And I channel, of course, or feel all those amazing feelings of watching the show and reading the books and so on and so forth, which is why I am, when a Lord of the Rings set comes out, I'm like, yeah, I'm in. So a lot of people have poo-pooed on the Shire and its price point and the pieces per count and how it compares to Bag End and all that stuff, but I don't care. I'm still getting it. So I just barely got that stupid capture app to work. We're talking like 40 seconds before the stream started. I have to find a different solution. Hey Zim, sorry I didn't see you pop in. So I got the mic repositioned. So everything should be stellar, I assume, right? Stellar with a capital S. Man, I am pooped. I did my usual bedtime routine last night, which was lay in bed trying to fall asleep fruitlessly for about 2 hours, wake up and come downstairs here and build Lego for about 35 to 40 minutes and then try to fall asleep again. So Alexandria, I saw the Dark Falcon on sale at Walmart today. I don't know if it's an online only price or if it is something that you can go inside and purchase. Yeah, Mount Doom diorama would be pretty cool. I did see today a mock that someone set up for the Black Gate, and that looked pretty amazing. You fell asleep at 4:30 a.m. this morning and woke up at 6:30. Yeah, that sounds pretty awful. Once upon a time, when I was much younger, that wouldn't faze me very much at all. But now that I'm older, it kills me. So here's to hoping I can sleep well tonight. And Com, I hope you can get some sleep tonight too. So a little reminder that there's no stream Wednesday night. I am going to a potluck dinner. And my friends miss me, so... One of those friends is Holly, who pops up on stream every once in a while in the chat. So she'll actually get to see me not on YouTube. Hi! Oh, there she is. There's Holly. Shout out to Holly. Yeah, I'll be there. I rescheduled Wednesday's stream to Sunday, so I'll make it. But I'm bringing desserts because I am too busy and too tired to fix anything else. Hey, Shifty. Shifty, I'm building a car. With how the USPS is going, never too old for Lego. You won't receive the Legos on time, and plus they're gonna be like, oh, this suspicious person is sending something to Canada, let's stick him in prison. Hey, Randucci. Thank you so very much, Holly. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday. And then I'll be back here for our regularly scheduled stream on Friday, which still may be this. I feel like it's this side. That's the problem. It is this side. But I guess it just goes on top. There is nothing anywhere that is getting stuck into right now. I'm really trying hard not to make any mistakes on this build, because mistake is going to be very costly. Oh, man, I'm not feeling it today. And really, no one wants to see a 48-year-old man sprint down a hallway making race car noises for 2 nights in a row. Right? It's a small miracle that I didn't fall down and break my hip yesterday. Not only that, but my soul TikTok video, not as you know, Mac builds bricks, of course, but my soul TikTok video of my personal account is doing one burpee for every points the Chicago Bears scored against the Kansas City Chiefs. And it wasn't very many burpees because we didn't score very many points. But that is my one TikTok video. Will I do something fun again like that? Sure. But I can't be all the time, because then I'll set the expectation that I would do something like that all the time, and I don't think I could do that. Shifty, I mean, I hope every year is the year for the Bears. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. I was so filled with hope last year that you know, I actually bought a Justin Fields jersey, and I was already set to go to a Bears home game at Soldier Field, where I did go and was watching in my phone as I was recording the final seconds of the Bears versus Packers game, where we missed the field goal and thus lost the game. Yes, I caught all that live on video. Okay. Unfortunately, I do not have vacation time to see the Bears play this year. Although my wife already knows. She knows. Oh, geez, why you gotta bring that up? My wife already knows that if the Bears ever go to the Super Bowl, I've told her I apologize for the expense, but I am going to see the Bears play in the Super Bowl. But I mean, come on, guys, it's a pretty fat chance of that happening. So it's just like, really, it's like saying what would you do if you won the lottery? I guess it's just habit. Not really habit. I mean, it's like I've just been a fan of the Bears my entire life. So I don't see myself just, stopping for, anything anytime soon. But I mean, everyone is entitled to their opinion. All right, so it looks like this is facing down this time. So it looks like this goes like in the middle here. And then both of these go through the same hole. That's what I'm gathering. You could live like Ron Swanson. Ron Swanson doesn't need electricity or plumbing. Although I do think Ron Swanson had those things at his cabin. And if you don't know who Ron Swanson is, I am honestly sorry for you. I do recommend that you watch this amazing show called Parks and Rec at some point. Season 1 is a little rough, but which is the same for The Office. But if you can get past season 1, then you're set. The rest of it is great, especially the end of season 2 into season 3 of Parks and Rec. It's like, it's just amazing. That's when Adam Scott and Rob Lowe joined the cast of Parks and Rec. And you might know Adam Scott from movies like Step Brothers and the show Severance. Adam Scott has probably been in more things than that, but those are the two things I can think of offhand. Oh, I have to push this in. It's just one little thing. The flanged point is the back. That is a lot of baseball. Yeah, I mean, I still have a picture somewhere of me at like 3 or 4 years old wearing a Chicago Bears shirt, and I've lived everywhere. Well, I've not lived everywhere, but I've lived in California, Virginia, Ohio, Kansas, Missouri, and always a Bears fan. There's one more of those. Oh, here it is. Flip it over to this side now. This goes in the middle here. And again, I believe it goes through the second hole for both of them, all the way to the end. And close it off with this little black piece. So my wife is still working right now, which makes me a little sad because usually I get to see her before I come down here for this. So I will probably take a quick break when she gets home just so I can say hello, because usually she's asleep by the time I get done with the stream and all that good stuff. And she will be leaving Friday, so I do want to spend some time with her. Well, at least to say hello. I really feel like this wheel should be pushed in more, but I don't see it's not pushed in here on the instructions, so I guess I'll wait and see what's up. So last year we went to St. Lucia, and that was a pretty fun time, but they had an earthquake, I guess. And then I guess the earthquake that was felt in that I guess originated in Myanmar was also felt in Vietnam. So my wife's a little freaked out because one of the places she visited last year had an earthquake, and a place that she's about to visit had an earthquake. And that was because it was felt all the way in Vietnam, the Myanmar earthquake. So I'm like, there's nothing to worry about. What's gonna happen? Yeah, I did, Chris. I did get it working. I was talking to Chris on the phone when I was trying to get this working, and like literally just a couple seconds after I got off the phone with him, I got it working. I really have to set that up a different way. I think what I might do is, I don't really need to see the screen. Like I have this enormous like 50-inch monitor that's just to the right, as you know, you're looking at me, just to the right of the camera. And I don't really need to see the screen. What I need to see is the chat. And then I think I can set the Builder app visible up there with the chat right next to it, and that's all I need to see. That's what I'm going to try to do in the next couple days. Also try to figure out what has been going on with communicating with the OBS and YouTube docs. That is not great. All right. Yep. I think this is some kind of. So these don't actually really click in very well. So This isn't really going to stay in very well. Yep, see, look at that. Yes, yes, Alexandria, I am enjoying it. So, it's a very good build if you ask me. The instructions are not too detailed to be overwhelming. There are a lot of Technic pieces, but I mean, obviously this is a Technic build. I like the color scheme. I like the way the things fit together with the gears and how it manipulates things down chain. It's just cool to see all the pieces that articulate, and the stickers are a little overwhelming. There are a lot of stickers that I haven't even gotten to, but overall, you know, I give this set like a 9 out of 10. That's like I don't feel like I'm very good at reviews because I'm still just so no, I'm terrible at reviews overall because I find usually good positive things in experiences to where I will most often give a decent review where some person would not. But I will say the Acclimator is not a good build. It looks nice, absolutely. But other than that, it was not the best. Yes, yes, Rex, same here pretty much. Same here pretty much. No real likes motivation tonight. I mean, if you I don't want to do that every single stream. I would run out of motivation things to do. Maybe especially when it comes to something like, you know, running down up and down the hallway. Soon that hallway is going to be filled. So it's not going to be even a possibility in the future. As soon as, you know, those pack shells come in, everything behind me will be packs, and all of those sets behind me will be shifted down to the side over there. So unfortunately, the Imperial Star Destroyer, the Venator, all that stuff will be visible on the side camera. The Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT, the Death Star, those will be shifted over to where they're visible all the time. Oh no. I think I made a mistake. Oh no, never mind. It's just the things fell? Oh, I think I just put these on the wrong ones. All. just put these flange ones on the wrong one. So you're gonna make a sewer? Yeah, that does sound painful. So I imagine that's probably gonna be some Technic work there. Alright, I gotta close these off all the way. I saw that they were coming out with Pokemon stuff, but Mega Bloks, like, I don't know if they just came out with a bunch of Pokemon stuff, but I noticed at Walmart today that they had a bunch of new Pokemon sets on the shelf. So I don't know how that's all gonna work out. For Mega Bloks and Lego, that is. Oh yeah, a pizza place, Alex Ranger. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. I know, Chris, that Mega Bloks is not Lego. I know that they're in competition with Lego. I just thought it was odd that I'm seeing all these sets pop up at Walmart after Lego has announced the collab, because it's just something I had not seen at Walmart before. Arnold, am I gonna do vlogs? Okay, Rex. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Yeah, I've never done a Mega Bloks set. I don't know anything about them other than when I see the term Mega, I tend to think of like a kid's set. Yeah, Tavo says if Lego makes actual minifigs, they're gonna make a killing. Yeah, Pokemon is extremely popular. Like, Chris, if you go to OzCon this year, and you look at the people that are there to play Magic versus the people there to play Pokemon, it's about 3-to-1 of people are there to play Pokemon. I mean, it's pretty nuts. Wow. Pokemon Go makes almost $2 billion a year? That is insane. Sounds like lots of kids need to stay away from their parents' pocketbooks. Let's see, all right. Yep, just like last time, goes right through the little holes in this strut. Kind of help keep this anchored in. And then I get to do, yep, this gets anchored in as well. Then I gotta tilt it back over. So these Technic pins are not sealed in. What I feel like I'm using two different sizes here. Oh wow. So I'm not really sure what size I'm supposed to use. Is it supposed to be a small one or a big one? I guess maybe it's supposed to be a big one. Kind of looks like a big one there. Let me just swap these out real fast. There's no harm done here because I haven't actually sealed it off yet on either side. It's just an anchor. There we go. Everything's kosher still. I mean, I'm gonna still video stuff that's not on a stream. Yeah, I wish you guys could see Chris's chat on Twitch because he's talking about how much money Lego would make if they made Pokemon minifigs. Like an insane amount of money is how much they would make. All right, now these get sealed in with yellow things. So something I noticed about, like, especially with Technic, like my fingers are not cracked or bleeding or even sore, but for some reason they just get super dry. Like, I don't know if you can see that. It just gets so dry with doing Technic. It's weird. And I can't exactly put lotion on because then I can't hold pieces. All right, this snaps in here. So, all right, so we got steering here with the struts and the wheels. And we get to put in another spring. I'm excited to take this bad boy to the track when I get all done with it. Let's see how fast this baby can go. Hey, Tavo, you swapped. Yeah, I just I don't know. I think I might be getting to the point where I have to uninstall and reinstall OBS, which means I have no idea if I'm going to retain all of these settings. Like I gotta see if there's a way to back up stuff. This set is pretty fulfilling because it feels like there's a fair amount of pieces to get through. But as I've said before with the stickers, I've only put on like 2 stickers so far, and I'm almost through bag 2. So I've got a lot of stickers in my future. Probably all at the same time, I'm guessing. All right. So it goes in first through the hole and then snaps in. Hey Ryan, no bloody fingers as of yet. So I don't actually think I would ever get bloody fingers because, frankly, I work out too much and lift weights and stuff like that. So my hands and fingers are pretty calloused. So I don't really see any bloody fingers in the future, but. The car's going great. All right. Hey, look, that worked. So what we have here is we have this wheel is from this side of the set, and this connecting piece here is from this side, and so when I combine them, they fit in perfectly. So everything's going smooth. All right, so now I got to figure out where these pins go. I think, well, here, I can just zoom out. Yeah, look at that. Easy peasy. So this goes, blue pin goes here. I don't, oh yeah, you guys can see that. Ha ha ha. Ha. All of my t-shirts are a little bit wrinkly, and I don't believe in wearing wrinkly things. So all I had that didn't need to be ironed was the shirt. So there we go. So yeah, this one goes all the way in as well. But there's something there already. Oh no, it goes here. Well, the sun was out today for a little while at least, but at least we didn't get any rain. Although really rain right now is welcome because I put down some seed and some fertilizer for the grass over the weekend, so I'd be okay with some rain. I must be getting pretty close to the end here because I'm starting to run out of pieces. Oh, I just... All right. So anyways, did everyone have a good Monday at work today, or was today a bad Monday at work? Did someone have a case of the Mondays? They changed something about how we do things for the production push cycle, which is how we take all the stuff that we've been working on for the past 2 weeks and push it up for the insurance agents. So my Monday was definitely typically more busy than normal, but busy doesn't have to be bad. Nothing blew up, or, well, when I say nothing, there's no code malfunctions or anything like that. Today, everything went about as expected as possible, so it's a pretty good day. And yeah, let's go like that. Yep. And this goes with pointing towards the spring. Little Technic piece there. Yeah, no, we try very hard not to do that. Because when you work in insurance, there are states have all different requirements for how insurance is supposed to be written and charged and forms printed and all that good stuff. So when you screw that up, usually you get fined, and you get fined per insurance policy that's screwed up. So it can lead to like millions in fines. So yes, we try very hard not to make any mistakes, and I must have made one here because there is no wheel underneath here. Did I put a wheel on backwards? Oh, there's a wheel right here. See? It's just that's the sleep deprivation talking right there. Oh, you know what this is, guys? You know what this is? It's a steering wheel. It has to be. This is the seat. Cool. Oh, okay. So now I push the wheel in. Wonder why I'm pushing in like the last step. So yeah, looking at it, everything looks proper. Oh, it works too. Yeah, look at that. Can you guys see the front? It's turning with the steering wheel. I'm building it right. Yep. See, look the demonstration. See it. It works. Yep. No, I do not watch. I do not watch F1, but I have a friend who does, and he really likes it. And if he really likes it, then it's got to be pretty cool because he's a pretty cool guy. All right, guys, we're on step 3. Let's see how many bags step 3 has. Two. No, I'm not going to stick 4, 5 out there. Three. I love the count. All right. Four. 4 bags for step 3. Four bags. That's a lot. Oh, and I need extra things too. So I need 2 brackets. So I could toss that. And I think I need one of these. So those are pure black and not gray. So boom, bag explodes. I love that animation. I'm going to get one of these out and stick this in here. Because there's just too many little pieces. The trays are coming. They'll be here. I think the trays will be here Wednesday. So that'll come in handy. So Chris, you watch F1? Okay, let me check the stats. Let me see how everything's going with the stream. Oh, yeah, it wasn't me this time, Randucci. I actually have zero drop frames tonight. And I'm streaming at 35,000 kilobits per second, which I think is actually a little too high for Twitch, but I think it's still working anyways. Nope, 0 drop frame still, Ryan Joe Walter. 0 drop frame still. I will not be jinxed. No, black. No, this is not the right one. The one I need has like holes in the top. I need this one. It's pretty cool. I know in Singapore they're building a brand new F1 track through the city. It's led to a little bit of delays in traffic and stuff like that. Thanks, Com, for hopping on Twitch to add more stress to my stream. Drop frames still at 0%. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Randucci. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. So Ryan Showalter is very big into NASCAR. And I think he pretty much has been his whole entire life. I remember him being in NASCAR when I worked with him. We've been on work trips together. We went to snowy, cold Boston for a work trip once. I don't remember for which company that was. I'm just going to dump all those out too, because those aren't too small. Oh, was it Stop and Shop? I can't remember. I left Balance Innovations in 2010. Great company. Although, of course, you guys aren't even considered Balance Innovations anymore, are you? You guys got bought out. But I can't remember if the company changed names or not. Okay. Oh, yeah, so this... Starting on a new piece here. I'm going to predict this goes right here on the other side. All right. I think the little blue ones are over here. Gonna keep those in the bag, I think. Yeah, back when I worked for the company, I knew I was moving to Texas, and I tried to work remote, and it was pretty much everyone approved it up until the CFO, and the CFO didn't believe in remote work, and so he killed it. And then I basically continued to work on a contract for a couple months, where I did something like Randucci does, where I traveled to Kansas City from Texas and lived in basically like a hotel room for like 2 weeks, and then went back to Texas for a weekend and repeated that for a couple months. And then in October, I fulfilled my contract and I was unemployed. Or I was unemployed for 2 months, because that 3 months, that's how long it took for me to get a job. Everyone kept on telling me the same thing. Oh man, you're too qualified for this job. No zoomies for every 5 likes. You guys will just have to give me likes because you like my stream today. I'll tell you what. You guys can put some ideas in the chat for things you would like me to do for a certain number of likes. And I may not do them tonight, but I will look and see what you guys put down so you guys can brainstorm amongst yourselves. And then I will take it under consideration. Well, Ryan, the people here can get to know you a little better. Oh, this is printing on it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Ha ha ha. It's a sticker. Now, is this... I assume this is gray. Like, does it actually tell you the part number? Nope. I assume this is gray. Okay, sticker number 9. Sticker number 9. So I see there are no ideas being floated around in chat. Is this a big ask? It could be a big ask. Oh, I moved it. I noticed that this plastic for this set is not very receptive to my method of sticker cheating. Oh, I see. Oh. So I said, you guys can start putting ideas in the chat for things you want me to do when I hit certain numbers of likes that are PC, Mr. Ryan Showalter. I do have teens that watch occasionally, so this is I keep the stream safe for kids, even though I always put on at each stream that it is not safe for kids. Kids are welcome. No, Com. That you're gonna have one. You have one for yourself to take apart. You don't need to see me take it apart. Kids are welcome to the stream, by the way. I keep it safe, and that's the way. I think Ryan found me because I posted on my personal Facebook account this channel, and I made sure I put in there that everyone is welcome. There is no drop test. My Legos are valuable, and they will not be put at a risk of breaking. Not for 5 likes, not for 500 likes. Well, I could see myself dropping the acclimator for 500 likes. I could see myself doing that, sure. And then I would just take all those pieces, and then I would make an inventory. I would have my own bona fide Lego inventory at that point. Because I do not have a Lego inventory. Yes, and when I get to 3,000 watch hours, I will have emotes, and I will have memberships, and all that stuff. So I'm still working through how the memberships are going to go, but I have, like, I think the first tier membership is going to be like 99 cents or like $1.99, whatever is the lowest I can go. And then the second tier is just going to be a little above that. And they're going to all, you know, unlock different things. And then the last tier, the highest tier, will be a little bit more pricey because it'll have access to like all my behind the scenes videos, outtakes. I'm thinking about throwing in like my personal Facebook, my cell phone number, all that stuff on the highest tier of membership level. But I haven't worked that out yet. I know some people have done that, and I don't know how well it's worked for them, and I'm still waiting to hear back for how things went for them. But if you don't get my cell phone number, you at least will get all of my other like outtakes and stuff like that. So basically, Ryan Showalter, kind of like, well, no access at all to your adult collected sets. What do you have as adult collected sets? Okay, this goes on top. I was not expecting that to go on top. Too many pieces on my desk. So there's 2 layers to this Technic, and this gets pinned on the bottommost layer. All right, got one of 4 in. Okay, there we go. They're all in now. Let's just hang it out. Oh, wow, I didn't know you had so many. I would like to invest in light kits eventually, slowly over time. But I just have to prioritize things right now. Well, some things are worth it though in the long run. So light kits that I would like to get is I'd like to get one for the Venator. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to get one for the Superstar Destroyer, because the engines on the Superstar Destroyer are really lame. And then, of course, the first light kit I will get, and it's the one that I will splurge on, is Bear Dur. I mean, that has to have a light kit as soon as it's completed, just because it would be silly not to. So Bear Dur will be the first set I actually get a light kit for. Of course, I have to be very careful which company I go with, and I do the research, because people have complained about pieces melting from light kits. Anyways, it's a goal. The shelving is probably my biggest goal, and that will be alleviated here pretty soon whenever those packs comes into stock again. So you all, little Lego, welcome. So yeah, the that brown wood background, you guys can say goodbye to that here pretty soon. As soon as my packs come in, it'll all be white back there. No more ugly brown background. Hey, little Lego, how's your leg feeling? You at 100%? I have no idea why they left this paneling here. No, I keep saying that. I know why they left this paneling here. It's because I have the stupid drop ceiling. Like, if you go through that door right there, you have drywall and crown molding and all that good stuff. It looks sweet just past that door. But in here, not so much. Hello, mathematician. I'm not muted. Right? I shouldn't be muted. Thank you, Zim, for reinforcing that everything is fine. Okay, so this gets put on. Let's see, just before this blue post and runs down. But I don't, does it get put in down here yet? It does. It gets these two Technic pins get put in down here. Cool. I believe that is right. Yep. Ta-da! Oh yeah, I'd like to echo what Alexandria says. Please do be careful. I mean, I think it's phenomenal that you replaced those brake pads by yourself. Yeah, I am also a klutz. As you guys have seen on stream, with my multiple drops, I feel like this is a fender. Okay, so what? I don't really like the way this is set up. Like, maybe I gotta just tuck it around here a little bit better. Nope, see? See, I don't like it feels like these are abutting too close to each other, but maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. Seems like it's a very tight squeeze there. Let me just double check I put those in the, put it in the right spot. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of stress kind of bringing these down. Oh, okay. I got it figured out. Here we go. I got it figured out. Okay. So I think I put this through here and then push this red one in to seal it in. But that seems like it's a little difficult at that angle. Okay, cool. We are there. Moving right along, probably the other side next. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh my goodness, little Lego. Well, being an old fart, little Lego, is just a part of life. I mean, I hope that I get to be the age where I can call myself an old fart. Also, I don't really think you're an old fart. I like to say that getting old is better than the alternative. This pin snaps down. Bingo. Still no bloody fingers. Okay, thank you, Ryan. I'll check it out. Wow, okay, I see here Captain America shield, Republic Cruiser, some Autobots, Ewok Village. Nice, nice. Jabba sail barge, Ryan? Cool. I had no idea. Oh yeah, you got a pretty sweet little collection there, Ryan. Wow, I know it. Oh, nice lights. Oh yeah, those are cool. Those are cool. Yeah, well done. Well done, Ryan. Flintstone was your nickname. All right, so I got to make 3 of these. So did you guys have the car that you had to move with your feet to? Okay, let's see. I have a lot of outstanding pins here. So I don't know if I'm setting up work to be done with this step or a future step or what, but looks like I'm in for a fun time. Oh, this looks complicated. Complicated and fun. I had a car that was one step away from that, which was my Nissan. It was pretty, well, it wasn't old, but the more I drove it, the more it just seemed like it was falling apart. But it was a stick shift, and that was pretty fun to drive. And unfortunately, I haven't had a stick shift since then. Trying to figure out which piece this is. All right, let me start whittling down the possibilities. Not that one. Nope. It's too flat. Flat, too flat. Oh, see, this is it. Well, the color, I mean, doesn't that look black? The color up there, it looks black to me. I don't see a black piece that has that shape, just a gray one now. Oh no, maybe this is it. I guess technically my car will go into automatic mode if I set it to, but I think it's not a real automatic mode. So it's kind of funny you say that, little Lego, because the Oldsmobile Alero I eventually purchased had 165,000 miles on it, so it's kind of close. And I think I drove that car all the way to 250,000 or something like that. And I'm kind of sad about the fate of that car. I sold that car for scrap. Because we couldn't find anyone to transport the car. And I wasn't about to tow it behind the U-Haul again. But we drove that car several times from Texas to Missouri and back. So it really worked good for us for many years. Yep. I purchased that car in Kansas City, actually, and drove it to Texas. So that was the first trip down I-35 I made with it. So yeah, Ryan, you know how many Mizzou fans I have to deal with down here in South Central Missouri? Too many. Too many. Well, it's good that you do that, little Lego. I mean, that's really the proper thing to do for all your cars, is to make sure that, you know, oil changes are done regularly and maintenance is done regularly. I mean, if you can change your own oil in the car, that's even better, because not everyone does it correctly. Yeah. True enough. True enough. I do not change my oil in the car I have right now because I don't have access to a lift to do it myself, and I don't want to put it on, like, you know, those small, like, slope lifts. But I have changed oil on my cars before. I've also changed brakes on cars before too, once upon a time. Successfully, mind you. Successfully. No no freak accidents due to bad brake pad placement or anything like that. Oh, a 75 Chevy Malibu? That sounds pretty sweet. Hey, you got that car before I was born. Very neat, very neat. Oh, Rex, you're not joking. Changing light bulbs on cars nowadays is terrible. And I even changed the battery on my car, and it's the first time I had to change the battery on a modern car like that, and I actually didn't hook up some connecting wire. I'm like, since when does a battery get a connecting wire? I mean, it's just two posts that you hook up. Never had to worry about anything like that before. So when we moved here for our cars, we had a 2017 RAV4 base model that we got in 2017 that my wife was driving, and I actually did not have a car at all because we sold my car for scrap before we moved here. So one of the first things that we had to do after we moved here was get a car. And I wanted to get a truck because I've never owned a truck in my life. And there are instances where having a truck would be pretty cool. But when we ended up going to St. Louis, we always seemed to be crowding into cars or having to take multiple cars. So I was like, well, maybe we should get like a mid-size SUV. So I was like, so I told my wife, hey, let's get this mid-size SUV. And then when it's time for you to, pay off the RAV4, or you get sick and tired of the RAV4, then you can get this car, and then I'll get a truck or something like that. And she's like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. And so that's how I ended up in a soccer mom car. I have a Highlander, which literally has been voted as like the 10th greatest soccer mom car of like all time. And when it was time for her to pay off the lease on her RAV4, she did the smart, responsible thing and kept it instead of buying a new car. So I still drive the soccer mom car, and she likes her little RAV4, so she doesn't want to take the Highlander. So we have we are a Tornado or a Toyota family here. And ours have worked great. I think we've had zero problems with either of them, except that each of them have been rear-ended now because people just don't know how to drive. Yep, I get it, Rex. I get it. Oh yeah, I think I remember, Little Lego, you said that about your dad. And I'm sorry for your loss about that too. It must be pretty difficult. Boy, I'm making a lot of progress today when I'm not getting up and sprinting around every 5 likes. But I've noticed you guys are a lot quieter tonight. What game are you playing, Zim? No, I think. Oh wow, I've never heard of that one, but I'm like so behind on what is out that it's no surprise that I have not heard of that one. All right, I'm not repeating the mistake here on this one. I know where this goes. Yeah, boy, it's all in there. Okay, this gray, funny shaped thing. Oh, nice. How did you like that build, Little Lego? This is not the right side. I need this one. Yeah, Dom's Charger from Fast and Furious, right? Okay. The little red one on the back always seems to be a little stubborn. Oh, look at this. Lots of stickers coming up. I saw it in the little preview. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I put in a lot of orders into Bricklink today, and it makes me nervous, the whole missing pieces thing. But I did have a vendor that you know, he he was very kind, and he was expecting inventory that he didn't have, and he refunded me the money I paid and let me know exactly what pieces I wouldn't be getting from him and how many, and so I really appreciate that. And those pieces are for a General Grievous skull mock. That, or head, I guess. Maybe not necessarily a skull, but his head. And I'll be building that with Never Too Old for Lego on one of those dual streams in the future. Whenever I get all my pieces in. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, Tim. I'm looking forward to the buildable chopper. I know that's not ahead, but I'm still looking forward to that one nonetheless. Yeah, the only thing I can recommend at that point, I guess, Rex, is trying to get something custom made, but you might not like that because then it, you know, it spoils the originality of the Lego. Yep, I hear you. I understand completely. Snicker bars and how do you feel about Snicker bars and cupcakes? Oops. I am fairly certain that the potluck I'm going to on Wednesday, I'll be bringing cupcakes with Snicker bars and all other stuff like that. I have a tendency to overthink potlucks, and potlucks actually stress me out a little bit. So I tend to go the dessert option when it comes to potlucks. Good night, Renducci. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on Friday, maybe. And I think you'll be back in Puerto Rico then, too. Ah, here it is. Okay, I'm taking notes here, Rex. Taking notes. Sticker time. I'm wearing glasses for this one. It's tiny. Time to don my superhero disguise. How do I get the instructions to animate? I don't know what you're referring to, little Lego. Oh, on here? The Builder app, it just does it on its own. It's built in. I just Google Lego Builder app, and it's something that you can download on like your mobile device. It is very, very nice. Like, I am a little sad that it took me so long to use it. That looks correct. Oh, I think this is getting ready for a big old sticker. Yeah, it's all this app is pretty neat. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Oh, so potlucks. There's another thing that kind of scares me about potlucks. I am very, very, very allergic to a Miracle Whip. Like, if I eat Miracle Whip, I will projectile vomit. That's how bad it is. And a lot of people will freely substitute Miracle Whip for mayonnaise. And, you know, anytime anyone's has made like a pasta salad or something like that, you know, I'll always ask them, you know, is this made with Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? And most of the time they will say mayonnaise. And the last time I was at a potluck and I asked them, hey, was this made out of Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? They told me it was made out of mayonnaise. And I was like, you know, I don't really trust this. And that person told me later that she was wrong. It was made out of Miracle Whip. So if I would have eaten that particular pasta salad at my work's potluck with my boss and all my other team members in attendance, I would have gotten very ill. Mayonnaise is fine. Miracle Whip is not fine. I don't know why it was invented. I'm sure there's some reason for it to be technically invented, yes, but I wash my hands in my own house, let alone at restaurants or houses or anything like that. So it's habit for me. And I'm not necessarily a germaphobe, but there are things out there that are especially dirty that people don't think about. Like, for instance, gas station pumps. Like, you know, whether you're hitting the button to select your gas or the handle to pump your gas. I mean, those things are incredibly dirty, and people will just go inside and get like a package of donuts or a slice of pizza and just eat freely after pumping gas. I'm like, I don't know how you can do that. Whoa, go back here. I don't know which sticker is 38 and which one is 41. Oh, I guess they all have their own little patterns. That's how I figure it out. Another thing that's kind of gross that people don't think about is movie theater headrests. Yeah, if my friends invite me to a movie, I will of course I'll be social. I'll go to a movie, but I won't go see a movie by myself anymore because it just is not it's not all that worth it. Okay, 31's on there. 38 is next. Oh yeah, driving. That sounds pretty neat. I haven't been to a drive-in movie theater in a long time. What would you guys go see? Revenge of the Sith when it's re-released in movie theaters for the 20th anniversary? Driller Killer, welcome to the stream. I am putting stickers on. How is your evening, sir? RoboCop Director's Cut. Those stickers look fantastic. You're in somebody's nightmare? Why are you in somebody's nightmare? Is this a play on your name? Oh, well. Well, I'm sorry for that person's nightmare then, because it doesn't sound very fun. Little Lego, I'll probably. What time is your live on Sunday? Well, what am I? Yeah, I am gonna have to do a live myself this Sunday. But hopefully we can make it so our lives don't intersect or coincide at the same time, occur at the same time. Yeah, that's what I was looking for there. I think the music's... Did the music stop? I noticed that the music player overlay stopped working too. Oh, oh. Did you see what song popped down there, Arnold? Okay, so yeah, I'll start an hour after yours starts. And it will be my last Sunday stream for a while. Yeah, yeah, Arnold. I bought this song. I own this song. So guess I can. So anyways, that's why I'm using it for my intro. I think I'm legally using it for my intro. I guess maybe I should double check with that. So I'm going through all of my old streams. I'm starting to wipe out and replace the music that's copyrighted, and it is a bit of a torturous process, because when you do it, it will basically redo your stream editing, and you can't really fix those. And in some streams in the past, it looks like I've had like 9 or 10. Well, they're not copyright strikes, but what's happened is that some of the music I've chosen from these DRM-free playlists, eventually over time, their music got copyrighted. So. Yeah. Yeah, they sure could, Rex. That's okay. It'll come back again someday. Friday, probably. Yeah, it's only some 3 minutes. I think it's like 3 minutes, 18 seconds long. I don't know, my Monday is pretty good. It was just very busy. Very busy. How was yours? Tomorrow will be also pretty busy, and then Wednesday it won't be as busy, but it'll still be um, fairly busy. It'll be next week when things have a tendency to kind of slow down at work a little bit. These stickers are sure actually a little hard to get on here, but finally that one's on there. Okay, little Lego. You have the best questions. Some of the best questions. So I don't typically stream on Sundays. And they don't have Wednesday night football. On the few times when I did start streaming that the Bears played on Monday, I was using this iPad here to watch the games. Of course, I didn't do a lot of watching, but I still listened to the games. So I still figure out a way to listen or watch even while streaming. But it was actually pretty easy because for most of like November and most of December, I had no one was in the chat talking. I had viewers, but not a whole lot. And it wasn't until like, towards mid-December that people really started chatting. Which is customary. When you start a new channel, people just kind of hop in and watch and get an idea of what the vibe's like. Alexandria, believe it or not, I'm still on 3. These stickers are slowing me down considerably. I was cruising, and then, you know, each of these last 2 steps, I had to put 4 stickers on. So that is slowing me down. So I will probably finish 3 tonight, and maybe start on 4. So it's looking like probably a Saturday finish for this set, and then let's see, what day is that? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll put together the next UCS set, and then because I doubt that they will get me bag end, or yeah, I doubt they'll get me bag end in time for Sunday's stream, because I live in the sticks and it takes forever for anything to get to me. Okay. Ooh, this is the first top portion. This is the first fully visible portion of this car I've built. Oh, well, I guess maybe that's the roof that I'm putting this on, so might not be the first, but I guess it has to go on that way because it's the only other way to go on there. Woo! Oh, okay, this goes right through the top. I wonder what this will... Oh! It also will steer everything else. That's pretty cool, but I don't understand why. Okay, I need one. This one has 3 holes on the side. Okay, G-Man. Thanks for stopping by. Making some progress, having some fun. Set's looking pretty good. I hope I'll see you around on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, Alexandria, it's pretty, and I can answer this one because as everyone that's been watching me for a while knows I have had plenty of missing pieces while building things on stream. And generally all you really have to do is just order it through Lego's customer service and they'll ship you out a piece. It is a very nice and easy process. They don't question you or anything like that. They just send you the piece and it's a done deal. I guess the hardest part is remembering which set and where the piece is supposed to go after you get it, because I have some pieces that I had to order that were missing, and I'm like, I can't remember if this is for a Razor Crest, or is this for my Republic gunship, or is this a piece I had to rip off of my Tantine 4. Tantine 4, by the way, is the ship that I tend to, if I'm missing a piece, I will usually take it from the Tantine 4 because it has a lot of pieces found common in sets. And I think when it's finally time for me to build, when it will be time for me to build that, I will actually probably just have to buy a whole new one, because I have like, why would you have to make a call, Arnold, for your missing piece? You shouldn't have to make a call. Or is this a piece that you got directly from Lego, or did you buy it from someone else? Oh no! Oh yeah, that is pushed down. This set is very solid. Like, nothing feels loosey-goosey about this set whatsoever. Like, everything is very well anchored into place. Yeah, Arnold, I get you, but like, is this something that you purchased from Walmart or Target or ordered online through Lego? Like, how did you come about this set that you're referring to that is missing a piece? I mean, oh, if you got in a Target, then all you have to do is just go online. You probably have to maybe log into Lego's your Lego Insiders account, but probably not. And you just go to customer service and order like a missing piece, and it's a done deal. You get to choose the set, you get to choose the piece, and then they just they mail it out to you in about a week or so, and you know, no fuss, no muss. If you can wait that long. Oop. I've had to use this process several times, but I still have not been able to figure out what railing I'm missing from Jabba's sail barge. So I'm still missing a railing from Jabba's sail barge. Yes, Alexandra, I have heard that too. And not only that, I've heard that the incident rate of missing pieces from getting like a non-Lego set is much higher than buying a Lego set. Like people have gotten like what is it, Mold King sets, and they've been missing entire bags. And Mold King is not made in the United States. So you would have to wait for it to come from China. Which seems like it would take an eternally long time. And you have no way of getting those pieces here in the States. Trust me, Arnold, it will begin to weigh on your brain that you're missing a piece. Seize the Moment Outdoors. Wonderful screen name. Welcome to the channel. How are you this evening? Oh, OG, that's right. That's right. Dave is another member of the whiskey club I'm in. Well, thanks for watching, Dave. That's amazing. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm building a car. You might not be able to tell very much from the way it looks currently, but it is a well, it's the car that's in the bottom left-hand corner there. Some things are starting to take shape, like the top part now it matches the top part of the picture here with the hood and the little thing on the top, or the roof of the car, I should say. But definitely making some progress. So I guess I'll be seeing you all Wednesday night. I'm looking forward to it. So this goes on back here and matches the symmetry of the other side. So every single part of the set has been symmetrical except for one portion of it, which is kind of weird. there is one thing up here that was connected with two weird wire. Here it is, actually, right here. So this is the only part of the set that is not symmetrical, and that's by design. So now I didn't. Did it tell me to push these pins? Oh, okay, it did. All right, so that portion of it is now all secure. So it looks like some back end stuff now. So Dave, did you get all the trees and all that cleaned up after the tornado? Sure, absolutely. And thank you. It took a little bit of trial and error to do all that, but it seems to have come together pretty good. Yes, you'd think with my setup I would have 10,000 subs and 50 people in the chat. I'm just waiting to get discovered by more people, I guess. But as some people have said, it's good to have some regulars, and you don't necessarily need a bunch of people. But I still think, especially when I get towards the older sets, as I've said before, I think it would be cool to have more people watching. We got our weather already, so I think it's pretty nice here. Although I probably have to call the insurance company tomorrow just to have them come out and make sure that my roof is fine, because I feel like we've just had so much hail in the past couple years. It would probably be prudent to have the roof checked out. Yeah, I agree, Alexandria. I mean, it's not even April, and we had a full-fledged tornado, you know, basically almost hit our town. It came real close. In March. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dave. This is my first time going through something like this, so I don't know the full chain of events, but I guess I'll start with that. Oh, there we go. So Dave, Holly was around a little bit earlier tonight. Now, if only I could get Charles in here, that would be pretty cool too. Okay, let's see. So this goes opposite the other side. Or does it? No, maybe I did that wrong. Let me review this other step. Okay, now it looks correct. And this goes on the back end. Oh, not yet. Still building out more pieces. Finally get to use one of these big bracket pieces. I've been seeing it on the desk for a while. I'm not sure when it would be used, but that question has been answered now. So this goes around one of the back wheels. Or is that a front wheel? No, I think it's a front wheel. I think it's the... No, it is a back wheel. I don't have pieces back there to really snap into, though. Oh, I think I missed. I think I went a little too fast and missed actually placing this on here. Okay. Oh, OG Dave, Charlotte she's in the other room, so through this door over here, just past the shelf, there's like a finished portion that extends all the way to the front and then extends all the way to the back. And her and Dudley are locked out right now, primarily because of Dudley. He just likes to climb on me too much, and he does interfere with the building a lot. But generally, she doesn't hang out too much in here, even when the door is open. I think she's camera shy, is what it is. I'm just making sure that this is the correct angle and positioning and all that, 'cause it doesn't seem to want to go on here very well. Yep, it slopes in just like it should. I think these might be on wrong. Well, I'm certainly glad that you've never been through a tornado, because they are not, they're not cool. I've been through, unfortunately, hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes. But the earthquakes, they were pretty minor. They weren't too bad. Yeah, I did something. Let me redo these, I think. So this is this one. This goes here. Yes, very true on very true. And prepare we did. So this is this side. I mean, I swear I had these in right, but it just didn't feel like it was going in right. Now this should hopefully go in just fine. Oh, yep. Look at that. Would you look at that? Went in perfectly. So now this goes into this portion I just put in. This brown pin goes down to seal it all in. See, now we got more of the skeleton put in, and just basically repeat the process for the other side. But this time it'll go faster because the back end's already put in. No. Oh, sorry. Arnold, yeah, you can ask me something a bit specific, but Dave, I don't put any glue or anything like that on the sets. I do go through and dust them pretty regularly, though. So as you can imagine, with 1 dog and 6 cats, there's going to be a lot of dust. Just need a brown pin, and there it is. Plus 1 lucky winner at the 3,000 hour watch party, or 3,000 hour watch celebration will choose, or get the opportunity to choose, what set I disassemble, if they want me to disassemble a set. I imagine the majority of people in here would rather choose which set I build, as opposed to disassembling and rebuilding a set, unless your name is Comric. I'm sure I know what he will choose. Okay, boy, this one is just maybe I'm not. The positioning could be all wrong there. I just need to keep it on the desk when I do this. Just the visibility is not great from this angle. All right, it's in there. Woohoo! Oh, I think I gotta push this pin in. Sure. Some of them are crammed in there pretty good, though. So this is the correct door. I'm putting in doors. Well, guys, I'm yawning. That's a good sign. Maybe I'll get some good sleep tonight. I have stickers. Yes, there are. Let's see. There's 1,775 pieces in this set. So it's not especially large, but it's just complicated. So it's taking a little bit of time. This is my first ever car. I don't usually put together cars. This is, I need to use sticker 30. It's awfully hard to place these dark on dark stickers for some reason. I think this actually might be one of the largest and longest stickers I've ever had to put on a set. And it is on there beautifully. I don't think I could have done that any better. So I'm going to just let that stick there for a few minutes and dry. Yeah, Dave, usually when I build out sets, there are thousands and thousands of pieces. And it goes on for several nights. So let's see. I'm looking for, I think it goes, this part goes here. And this must swing around and get attached in the last hole here. So cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a door. Look at that. That's a real bona fide door with this beautifully placed sticker on it. I don't think it opens. Maybe it does. Nope. The door does not open. Oh, yes. So there are... each set actually has... pieces left over by design. But usually they're small pieces. Usually you don't want big pieces left over, because if you have big pieces left over, you have made a mistake somewhere, a pretty big mistake. But small pieces, in fact, these are all the extra pieces I have left over so far from each set, or each step, I should say. Yeah, that's true, Zim. That's true, because it is a race car, or an F1 car, or whatever. It's a car. 13, so this is a 13 here. It's just about quitting time. So I've never finished one and had a large piece left over, but I've had missing pieces in sets before. And believe it or not, in this last set I built before this one, I had pieces that were breaking. Okay, that's in there. That's crazy. Also, how many times have you disassembled Leo's helmet? Also, how well do you have Leia's helmet assembly instructions memorized at this point? $10 to $15 full breakdowns? Wow. Oh, okay, gotcha. Do back one and disassemble. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah. Yeah, how are things going on that front? Any good prospects pop up? Good night, Dave. Thank you so very much for popping in. It was good to have you on and to check things out, and I will talk to you on Wednesday. Burger. That was pretty easy. All right. I think that is close enough to closing time. Well, did not make it through all of bag 3. Or step 3 rather. It's just so much stuff really, I guess. I mean, I think the progress has been quick, and I'm moving at a pretty good pace. There's just so many little pieces to work with that's just taking a little bit more time than I am foreseeing it taking. Yes, so Technic. Oh. Oh, so was that, I guess I haven't been in the other Discord. Was that confirmed then, Zim? Oh, well, I'm sorry for both of you, but I know that you guys are great with your prior jobs. Education's fantastic, so I'm sure you guys can turn that around pretty quickly, and I hope it does work out for you both. So this is where we're at. Oh, let me hide these and let me turn off this music. So this is where we're at so far. So a lot of progress tonight, actually, even though it feels like it's taken so slow. Just no wheels on here yet, but I'm looking forward to putting the wheels on. So built out some of the back end, built out some of the front end, and started actually putting features on the top, and we put a door on. So pretty good progress. So thanks guys for always popping on and chatting, and I look forward to doing this every day, and I would almost do it every single day, but I'm sure you guys would get bored of me. And I do have things I do Tuesday and Thursday night, so it's not wouldn't quite be a possibility. But look forward to seeing you all on Friday. Look for hopefully a video to be posted on Wednesday, and you have a good couple days between now and then. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.